You hear that? Spring is here. It's time to get out of the office, get a change of scenery. Things are good. What's going on, folks? ST here, and today we are going to be looking at a new RTA from VAPES and HELLVAPE. Today we are going to be looking at the Rebirth RTA. This one was sent to me for the purpose of this review, so let's go down, see what you're going to get in the box. We're going to put a build on one, come back up top, vape on it, give you my final thoughts. So let's go down and take a look at this one. Alright, so here we have the HELLVAPE Rebirth RTA from VAPES. This is the packaging that your RTA is going to come in. So the contents that are going to be in that package, you're going to get you a little Rebirth sticker, an extra glass. This will be a bubble tank. You're also going to get a bag of spare O-rings, post screws, 510 drip tip adapter. You're going to get this 810 frosted drip tip. You're also going to get this coil cutting tool, this little flathead screwdriver, and of course your user manual. Now, one thing I want to point out just real fast, when you receive this, all this is going to be in this little box. But your spare glass is also going to be in this box. So when you open this, make sure you're somewhere where that glass is not going to come rolling out and hit the ground and break, because the bubble glass will be in the box, and I think most people will go with that particular style glass. But here is the RTA itself. It does come with the straight glass, which does hold 2 mils of juice. The bubble glass will hold 5 mils. But this is a 25 millimeter RTA. It is constructed of stainless steel. It does have a removable 810 drip tip. As you can see, you've got your O-ring here on the inside. So this will be compatible with most of your 810 drip tips. It is top fill. And the one thing I like about this one, all you have to do, you give it about half of a turn and it pops off. You do have these little tabs that stick out on each side, so that will help your top cap align to where it needs to seat, and then spin it half a turn and you're good to go. Have not had any issues with this one at all. I really do like the way that that one is set up. And I've noticed with just a few fills of the tank, this tends to get a little bit easier to spin on. The first time you get it, it's a little tight. But again, after a time or two of using the RTA, it seems to kind of loosen itself up a little bit. You've got these nice size kidney bean shape juice inlets here to fill the tank up. Of course, this one is in the rainbow. It does come in a multitude of colors. You can see on the bottom, which is kind of hard to see with this rainbow color, but you got VAPES up here at the top. Get your HELLVAPE here at the bottom. Rebirth RTA. It does have this adjustable airflow. Your airflow is on both sides, and it does have a stopper. Very nice, very easy to move, not very tight. It does have a gold-plated 510 pin there. So let's go ahead and check the deck out on this one. I gotta say, everything I've seen about this so far, clean. No buildup or anything on this one at all. Looks real good. Even though I'm not into the rainbow pretty much of any atomizers, this one doesn't look too bad. So as you can see, the build deck, they took something from the old and put it on the new. This honeycomb style airflow that you see working right here was first used on the Rebirth RTA on the top cap. Now they've put it on the inside here of the RTA. And I gotta say, this style airflow, this honeycomb, makes this thing so smooth when you vape on it. You can also see he's extended it down into here. You also have a little airflow going on. It is a 2-post configuration, just like the original. It does have flathead grub screws for the post. You've got your little wicking channels here to put your wicks in. Now, for me, this is a dual coil RTA. I don't feel that this thing was set up for single coil. I have not installed one, but just from the looks of everything, the way that this airflow is hitting, I think if you were to put a single coil in, you're not going to get the vape experience that you might think that you would get. But for a dual coil setup, it is perfect. Very easy to install coils on this one, which we will do here in just a second. But real nice. Alright, so first off, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get this little coil cutting tool out. And this thing makes life so easy. Today we're going to be using some tri-core fuse Claptons. We're going to roll with some 2.5 millimeter in diameter coils. So all you want to do is just put your coil down on there. Get your cutters out. Snip it. Snip it. Yep, I got stuff flying across the air. Get you another one out. Repeat that process. There you go. Get your excess out the way. And there you go. You've got your 2 good cut coils. Folks like to know what my Addy stand is to build on. Oh, there it is right there, folks. Y'all all remember what that one is. So, put your device, well, not device, your atomizer there. You want to unscrew your little grub screws here. Sorry I don't have any fancy music playing for you. For the newbies that stumble across this, I'm going to show you a little trick. So what I like to do is, I like to put one coil in first. And then what I like to do is tighten these back up just a little bit. Don't necessarily have to do this, but it's something I've found that I like to do with this. Tighten that up, and then what you want to do is just bend that over a little bit. Alright, so you just want to unloosen those grub screws again. Place your next coil down in there. Make sure you got it in the post. I'm going to tighten that down. All right, let's get these coils where they need to be. That one needs to be lifted up just a bit. There we go. So let's put a little heat to these things. All right, let's heat these things up. Come on. Well, one side wanting to glow quick. This other one will be catching up here in just a second. There she goes. All right. Coming in at a 0.17. All right, so I got it wicked up. All you want to do is just push your cotton through these little channels right here. You'll be able to see them right here. And typically I've been cutting mine just where they're hitting the floor of this chamber, as you can see. Been getting a good vape off of it, running it like that right there. So let's go back up top, vape on this, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts. All right, and we're back. First, I want to say, HELLVAPE, thank you for sending me 2 of these. They sent me a gold and a rainbow. As you seen in the down low, I showed you the rainbow there, installed the build on that one. But what I'm going to do with that rainbow, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to put it back in the box. And I think what I'm going to do is one of my followers on Instagram or YouTube, I think I'm going to ship it to them. Now, who that might be, who knows? You'll just have to keep watch on my Instagram and my YouTube channel. So, with that being said, let me get a vape. Nice. I gotta say, I am a big RTA guy. That's just what I love. I love RTAs. And this one right here, Mike, you did a good job on this one right here. Some folks are going to be kind of fooled into believing that with the size of this one, because it seems a little bit on the big side, that it's going to have a massive amount of airflow. And that's really not the case. This one is just a little bit restricted. Again, if you've seen the size of it, you would think, wow, a whole lot of airflow going to be going on with that one. But it is restricted a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. But the flavor that you get off of it, also vapor production, massive amounts. Flavor on this thing is unreal. And again, just like the Rebirth RTA, I set it and set it and set it. The airflow on that thing was as smooth as all get out. This one right here is no different. Let me take another vape and I'll just give you that sound that's going on from this airflow. Nice. And again, you see the vapor production there. Big, thick clouds. Can't go wrong. And you got the options for the different capacity of juice on it, a multitude of colors. And right now, if you go to Hit That Juice, they've got them on pre-order for $34.99. So go over there to Hit That Juice, check it out, get your pre-order put in. You know you want one of these. I have to say, with pros and cons, I didn't find any cons with this one. All in all, I've had it now for going on about 2 weeks, and I've enjoyed everything about it. Easy to build on, airflow is smooth and nice, and if y'all follow me, you just know I'm a big stickler for airflow. If it sounds turbulent, janky, whatever the case might be, it kind of gets knocked down there a little bit in my thoughts. But again, airflow on this one, definitely a plus, very smooth. And also, the biggest thing that you're looking for is flavor. Yes, this thing's got flavor for days. Build wise, so putting builds in, you're not limited to putting like massive builds in it, smaller builds. You can go either which way. Now on single coil builds, I wouldn't suggest it. I don't really think this is what this is meant for. And I'm just a person that loves dual coil RTAs. So if you're buying it for a single coil experience, I don't think you're going to be satisfied there, but that's me. Again, this is more built for a dual coil experience. So, well folks, with that being said, this is definitely one you want to check out. So many good RTAs coming out on the market right now, and this one stands up top with the rest. So definitely go check it out at Hit That Juice. Hit That Juice? Is it Hit That Juice or Hit That Juice? No, it's Hit That Juice. There you go. Go check it out. $34.99. Definitely worth the money. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to get out of here. I got more work to do. Y'all have a good one.